Have you ever taken a wrong right turn? Yes. I know the words that I said, a wrong right turn. And a lot of you would know what I'm talking about. Yes, you left home intending to go somewhere and you did end up at that place. But along the way, you might have missed a turn off, or you would have pulled into a road that you were not supposed to turn into. This is what happened to us. So the phone call was get ready, get the kids ready, pack a change of clothes, and let's go. Don't worry about food, don't worry about drinks, let's just go. Simple instructions. Yeah, I could do that. The destination was really fun, Harry's water park. But what was equally significant was the journey. We took a wrong turn and ended up in Grand Cooper. We pulled up totally by chance, and I mean, for simplicity of conversation, I just say by chance. But my belief is nothing is ever by chance. And so by chance, we ended up at this most amazing, quaint coffee shop called the Santa Louisa coffee shop. When we set out, I really didn't intend to do a full-fledged vlog. I just took snippets of video footage and some pictures. But I just had to try my best to bring it to you so that I would inspire you to go check out these places with the kids. The kids, carry the kids. You all will be looking for places to take the children this coming August vacation. I don't say summer vacation, I say July, August vacation. I don't say August holidays. I know a lot of you kids have tablets, you all have devices, you have a laptop. Sometimes you borrow mommy phone, sometimes you borrow daddy phone. Go up on Google these places, get some facts in your brains, and then kind of encourage mommy and I to take it to these places. And listen, you don't have to have a lot of money, You can pack your sandwiches and your pela and stuff in your trunk. When you stop at these places, just have a little cupcake money, if it's possible. It's a wooden structure, 2 levels. These people made such excellent use of the gradients of the hill, and they built their coffee shop here. The vibe there, it's relaxing, it's inviting. When you step into that restaurant, all you want to do is relax. There is some ambient music in the background. It's not too loud as to overpower the conversation that you might be having. Or if it is that you're going there alone to get your thoughts in an order, you will hear nature sounds. They do have a parrot out back, and he's very, very sweet. They do breakfasts, they do lunches. There is karaoke on Saturday nights, and it's a wonderful venue for lots of events. Sometimes a company might want to have team building initiatives. This is an excellent venue, and I will share their Instagram link as well as their Facebook link in the description so that you can go and check it out. Miss World contestants have gone there. Yes, you're gonna see videos and reels with lots and lots of beautiful women we have in Trinidad and Tobago. Sometimes you just want family to come together and have a cup of coffee. It means getting together, winding down, reconnecting, taking a breather, just letting it all out and allowing your thoughts to recompartmentalize in your brains so that you'd feel refreshed and revitalized, and you'll have a new sense of focus, a refreshed sense of focus. This is how Santa Louisa Cafe speaks to me. So yeah, take a look. Westbound at first, westbound, continuing enjoying the sky, and then we made it southbound. You'll see Bix there. That's where I go a lot by myself. Don't be afraid to go to Bix by yourself there. Look at the skies. This is so striking to me. This is a perfect balance of clouds, the white clouds against the blue background. Just some sights along the way. Many of you who frequent south would be passing these sites. Chief brand products. The center Chief will hit you before the actual Chief sign. Going down the road, just enjoying. Look at that sky. It's amazing. And of course, the pooies were in full bloom at the time. There's the dial when you're passing Chaguanas. And we know about these trees. Just before you take the turn off to go to Chase Village, you have these beautiful pine trees on your left heading south. They always amaze me. Remember, there was a lot of construction taking place. Well, by now they would have gone way past this stage, I'll see if I could update it. And look at this house. I wish I could live in a house like this again, y'all. I almost knock on the people door and ask them to spend an idea, you know. Serious. Okay, now you must understand, this is the first time I'm pulling up here, so I am in awe. I almost forgot that I was taping. But yeah, here it is. Santa Louisa Coffee House, established in 2023. And as you're seeing here, the building just stands out so majestically, surrounded by the trees, with the blue sky and the puffy white clouds in the background. Awesome. This is what all their walls look like. Wooden, and of course you can see on the cushions they have that Caribbean themed pattern. The ceiling is covered but pagoda style, and if you look at the chandelier, it's a lovely combination of metal and rope. This is their red velvet cupcake, which is really well justified. Perfect balance of moisture, sweetness, and their pearly white cream cheese frosting. And of course it was around Easter time, so Suri opted for the Easter egg themed cupcake, which is, you know, some green frosting with some Jordan almonds. Just another piece of their architecture. They built a wall out of wooden slats, and at the bottom right you notice they used rounded tree trunks as the base of their tables. More of this beautiful natural wooden interior with some lugs stacked up there. That's the washroom area you'd see in the background. This is their signature coffee. It's their own special house brew that I had, black coffee. I loved that it's glowing. I also detected a little bit of jeera in there, can't be too sure. There were other spices as well. And of course, I love the fact that my coffee is glowing in this pic. So the original name of Trinidad was actually Irie. It's Amerindian in nature, and it means the land of the hummingbird. And so this painting captures wonderfully two important elements, I would say, of Trinidad and Tobago: the hummingbird as well as the hibiscus. Very tropical. The other painting, I believe the owners had these local artists commissioned to do these paintings, and it's a wonderful depiction of youth in the cocoa estates, freedom, carefreeness, happiness, contentment in nature. Absolutely breathtaking. This is their background, little setup where you could stand and take photos. It's located upstairs on the upper level, and of course, you know, my ducklings had to take full advantage of the opportunity. I love it, love it, love it. When last have you seen this vinyl turntable and cassette player Sasa Boy? And yes, it's still functioning, you know. It's still functioning, it's still functional, it's still being used, still being played, it's still in existence. And Suri was just trying to figure out what goes where and what happens when things go where they have to go. So yeah, this was our little wrong right turn adventure. Hopefully we'll be able to visit soon and bring more footage. So when something like that happens, when you take a wrong turn or you go into a different road, you know, just go with the flow and see what adventure awaits, see what happens. Of course, always be vigilant as to what's going on in your surroundings. Always have a keen eye. Always put safety first. Don't do something silly for the sake of adventure. That's not what Alice is telling y'all. But in a case like this, you know, let good sense and logic prevail and just take a deep breath and see what it might have to offer. So that was our coffee stop. We headed on to the Montserrat Cocoa Farmers Cooperative Society, which is located at 619 Main Road, Vancouver. When you're driving into the compound, it's a different world. It's a totally different world. It actually feels as if you're taken back in time. Old time days, as we like to say. You know that song by Nappy Myers, Bring Back the Old Time Days. Bring back the old time days. So beautiful, so peaceful. And sometimes we need that. A change in environment is good. So I'm telling you, when I went in there, what really stood out to me was that I wasn't hearing anything like TVs blaring or the sound of any radio. The few people who were there were very, I wouldn't say they were unfriendly. They were courteous, but they were reserved. I didn't see anybody on a device. There were children there, they were playing, and they were playing in the yard. I could have sat down at any one point in that location on that compound, and I'm telling you, I could have spent a lot of hours and have so many things stored in my memory. The trees, the different types of trees, the different types of birds, the different nature sounds, the smell, the scent. Of course, yes, we were smelling chocolate, but there were other aromas floating around in the atmosphere. It was a nice little exercise for the nose to just see what it is you could pick up, familiar, unfamiliar. So let me show you the Montserrat Cocoa Farmers Cooperative Society Limited. They actually produce a line of chocolates with varying flavors, which range from white chocolate all the way to 80% dark chocolate. I'll show you that. Flip. But you will see exactly what I was telling you all about driving in. It actually looks like a totally different time in life, a totally different era. This is it, driving in. All I could think about driving in here was, man, how could I possibly get a piece of land inside here to build a house just like what you saw there on your right? This is local chocolate, y'all. This is local chocolate. We went into the little store that they have on the compound here, and the cashier was very, very accommodating. She was battling some of the heat too, so that's why inside of the refrigerated showcase you'd see some of the condensation taking place. But yeah, this is the line of chocolate I was telling you about earlier. Real chocolate. And I know the date has passed, but I'm still gonna show all you. The 80% dark chocolate, as you can see here, is vegan. And look out for next year for the Cocoa Food Festival. And yeah, like I said, I didn't do a lot of extensive footage, but I'll try to give you as best a panoramic or 360 view as possible. Man, it's beautiful. I think I want to go back there very, very, very soon. I always like to bring you old buildings just to show you the type of architecture we would have had back in the days. This would have been a well-inhabited building back in the busy cocoa and coffee days. It still stands majestic and beautiful, a work of art, and you know, just an amazing stamp of history. It's just cool hanging out there. We on a mountain right now? Yeah. What? Yeah. What? That's an orange tree. Wait a minute. Turn right, and in 150. Yeah, now the rain started to fall. It's drizzling here, so I had to go and get my essential nourishment, my coffee, some dark roast, and this was our little road trip. It took us to some very interesting places. We learned a lot. We came back home with a wealth of knowledge and contented hearts and new memories new memories that I've shared with you all. So I didn't bother to go in depth in Harry's. You all know how it's a water park, so it would have been a little hard to hold the camera and go down in the water. So I have a couple more videos to share with you all from the Easter holidays. As I said, just to give you an idea of some of the places they could take the kids. Driving around with the kids is actually so much fun. Take away their tablets, take away their devices on these road trips, and have conversations with them. You'd be surprised how much you can learn from these children. So I'll see you all here next time. Be happy, be safe. I love you all.